first 5 months of last year, we earned as revenue 1,847 billion naira, and we used 1,802 to service the 98% of our money was used in servicing debts. Last year, you approved the budget of 13.something trillion. We're supposed to borrow 4 trillion. We're supposed to borrow only about 4 trillion. We borrowed 6.5 to 7 trillion last year. Because the revenue expectation is big. This year, you have approved 17.something trillion, out of which the government said they're going to generate about 10.something trillion. From where? And everything you hear is that we have a revenue problem. Our tax to GDP is low. It's not true. Taxation is like a bank account. You have to put something in so you can withdraw. You cannot generate revenue when you have 100 million people in poverty. How would they pay you tax? If you go to your villages and your communities, nobody can pay tax there because they don't earn an income. So you have to first put them out of poverty, and then they pay you tax. But your country is not doing that. So it's a crisis situation. And what were we doing? Everybody thinks it's normal. Everybody thinks it's normal. But it's not normal. We need to do something. This coming election is not about electing A or B. It is about how do we save this country. If we don't, it will collapse. And when it collapses, we're the biggest losers. You have drivers, you have gatemen, you have, listen, none of you here can wash plates in Ghana, I know why. If our drivers go to Ghana, they become drivers. The gatemen become gatemen. I've seen it. I've lived in the UK years, and I saw when refugees come, the easiest people to adopt is the smaller ones because they are used to cleaning things. They just stand there cleaning job again. But will you be a guy there? Will you be an honorable member if you run to Ghana? No. You reduce to the point of being the same thing. The driver is doing, and you can't be somebody's driver now. If somebody sits at your back now and you're driving in, you will die. Nobody will tell you. I've seen it. You suffer, you run mad. So it is you that will defend this. It is not a time to make choices. Oh, I'm not talking about being sectional, tribe and everything. This country today, our cohesion is at its lowest. We're so divided. Everything you see is about it. So how do we save the country? That is what we should be thinking about now. How do we talk about the next borrowing? This is a great country that started their borrowing on the right path. Or B. It's not about people coming to tell you I'm going to do this. My name is Peter Obi. I'm a trader. I was born, brought up in Onitsha. I've done trading in my life. You can go and ask people whom I've traded with. I borrowed money from banks in Nigeria. I've also chaired corporations in Nigeria, including banks. You can go and ask them about me. I've served as the governor in a state. I can say that I've managed their resources efficiently. You can ask about schools where I am. I went to Christ the King College in Orange. I was in the University of Nigeria in Nsukka. I'm an alumni of all these institutions. You can go and ask them where I am. I'm an alumni of Oxford, Cambridge, Kellogg. You can go and ask them where I am. We must build a better country. We can't allow it to continue this way. We cannot allow what we're doing now to happen. It will take its revenge on our children. It cannot continue. That's what I came to be with you. It's not about the election. It's not about who will be the next president, who will take the next area, who will do this, and who will share it. There's nothing to share again. What we are sharing is finished. We need to build now. There's nothing to share. everybody now have to make sacrifice for the future of our children. Thank you and God bless you.